Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your April 2017 Tarotscope reading. Well, if you have been following your horoscope a little bit, you will see that this month of April, relationships and love and family are the most important aspects. So I will do a reading right now about that. It looks like career and money and those things outside in the world will take kind of a second seat. They won't be that important. So you will be able to really develop and deepen your relationships, Scorpio. And that is what we all want, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to concentrate on that. I'm going to lay out a Celtic cross, and I'm going to ask the Celtic cross specifically for you, Scorpio, how you can best bring that into fruition, how you can best manifest that deepening, that connection in your relationships. Okay, all right. And regarding love, of course, as well, love and family, friend, business partner, all the relationships that you have or that you want to develop. Okay, so let's see. Scorpio, let's see what April brings. I'm just getting ready. I'm putting the cards in the right order, or letting the gods put the cards in the right order here, so that we can get those messages that we need for you. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. One more turn. Hang on, Scorpio. Hang on. Hang on. The cards will tell me when they're ready. Okay, the energies you're going into April with. First card, the Three of Wands reversed. And remember, we're talking about relationships. So you may be going into the month of April, Scorpio, with the feeling that things are not coming around as you want in relationships. Perhaps you're feeling that you're not getting the results that you want, the work you've been putting in, because this is a card of results coming in. This is a card of looking for, where your prospects, where your positive aspects of the work you've put in, where they're coming from and how they're coming in. But because this card came up reversed, Scorpio, perhaps you're not seeing those results. You're not seeing those beautiful connections manifest how you want yet. But that's only the beginning of April. So this is what you're going into April with. So let's see what helps or hinders you. Card position 2, the Eight of Cups. Okay, here you go, Scorpio. I think this is the key. What's been going on, why you have the feeling that things are not coming around. Scorpio, you have been a little distant. You have been searching for the deeper meaning of love. You've been searching for that connection, but you have been kind of putting yourself out a little bit, putting yourself into the distance, not focusing inward. Because look at this, the Eight of Cups is a card of someone leaving, and you're going away from the cups. And this is about relationships, about love, and cups are exactly that suit. So I see that this is you kind of moving away, not paying attention to your relationships enough. And that's why perhaps things haven't been manifesting how you want. And it's very complex. Sometimes we think that we are paying attention, we're right there, but then we're distant. We've been, soul searching. We've been doing other things, and we haven't been as present as we should have been. And especially you, Scorpio, you're so deep, you're so complex. And sometimes, perhaps, it's a very complex matter, this, Sometimes, perhaps, Scorpio, I'm just getting a little message here. Sometimes, perhaps, you go so deep within yourself that other people feel that you're a little distant. Because look, the cups are in the foreground, and it looks like you're going searching perhaps for that missing cup, even though maybe it's right in front of you. Does that make sense, Scorpio? So going deep and soul searching is good, but if you're kind of cut off from the other people, or if they get the feeling that you're not paying enough attention to them, that you're putting your attention away from them, that they're not understanding you, then, you know, that can really lead to a little bit of conflict, okay? All right, let's see now the hidden, the secret things. I like this card position 3 in the Celtic cross. Let's take a look. Wow, the world. Okay. The world, Scorpio. You, Scorpio, you know, okay, you have knowledge. You figured things out. You know how to make things come around and come together. You sense what it's like to have everything come together in harmony, and you have the capacity to do that. You have the depth to do that. And the secret factor, those hidden forces in your relationships are the world. And you know, the world is one of the best cards for relationships, because this means that in your world, when this comes up, everything has rounded, has come together. You know, things are suddenly making sense. The puzzles have come together, the missing pieces, to create harmony, to create wholeness. And you have that deep within you. You know, you have the craving for harmony and wholeness. You have the craving. You don't want to be on the surface, you know, and just, you know, jump from one thing to the next. You want the whole thing. You want the whole enchilada. You want everything to be there, to come together, to be real. You want a relationship, or all your relationships, to be real, to make sense. So the world as your secret factor, that's very interesting. We'll come back to each of these cards, okay? I'm going to go over them pretty quickly now, and then later we'll make the connections. So the recent past. Wow. The Ace of Cups, Scorpio. I mean, you can't get a better card when you're talking about relationships. This is the wellspring of love. This is the absolute fountain of love and emotion and the flow. And you've got that. I mean, look at this. The recent past and the hidden strengths. Scorpio, you have the capacity to make or break a relationship. You have the capacity to bring up that deep, deep, loving emotion and makes and rocks someone's world completely. Wow. You've got it. You know how to love. You know what love is. You feel so deeply. This is the card of feeling. This is the card of letting it out. This is the card of drawing on your emotions and bringing them forth. And you have that. You've had that recently. This is the recent past. So, I mean, if someone knows how to do this, has experienced this, has manifested this once in their life, then they can draw on this again, and you can as well. Wow. Scorpio, fascinating, fascinating people. Okay, now, next position, your forecast. What you think is gonna come around in April. Okay, so Scorpio, it's interesting because maybe you have a little bit of a adverse attitude to manifesting your love, because the King of Wands reversed is an energy of going a little bit crazy, but not in a good way. This is someone who is like, who can't control their temper, someone who like explodes very easily, someone who's a little uncontrollable, and someone who can kind of really make other people miserable. So Scorpio, are you feeling that this month might not be the best one for you, Scorpio? Why are you feeling like this? What are you feeling? I mean, the King of Wands is very passionate. He's passionate. And when he's reversed, the passion can kind of explode. The passion can turn to anger, and the passion can be like a little uncontrolled. So, let's come back to this. Look at this one, Scorpio. See why you feel that this card is going to represent the next month. Why is that? Perhaps there's someone in your life who you fear will be uncontrolled and will explode on you. That's also a possibility. Remember, we're talking to all the Scorpios. I'm talking to you, all the Scorpios who are watching this. There is many of you. And each card represents an energy coming into your life this April. So it can mean different things for different Scorpios, but the energy is there. The energy is there. So let's see, next one. Next one, yeah, I'm gonna let you take a look at this. The next card here, I'm not gonna turn around yet. Okay, if you've watched some of my other videos, this is how I do the Celtic cross. This is the flow of reading the cross. And after this card, I want to take a look at your fears, Scorpio, because this is what you think is going to happen. This is your forecast, your fears concerning relationships. Okay, this is obvious. The Hermit. You fear loneliness, being alone, being cast out. I mean, this goes with this card. Look, this is a person who's going so deep within that they're removing themselves from a situation. And the Hermit has removed himself from a situation. The Hermit is not together with other people. He is going to meditate. He's going to study. He's going deep to look at the secrets of life. He's searching, okay? And one who searches, one who is deep, can sometimes be alone. So that is your fear, perhaps. Yes? And sometimes this position of fears comes up and shows you something that you maybe have not even realized yet yourself. These may be hidden fears. So think about this, Scorpio. Does this make sense? That feeling of being alone, that feeling of people perhaps not understanding you because you are so deep. People living on the surface, you're going deep, you're searching so much that, you know, they can't understand you. Okay? Now, let's go to the next position, which is your hopes and dreams, Scorpio. Very interesting. Your hopes and dreams. Okay. Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about controlling your resources and holding them together. Now, since you're a very deep and passionate and feeling person, and look, your outlook here showed an energy of complete uncontrolled explosiveness, and you're hoping to have a little more control. That makes sense. So you're really hoping, you're wishing to maintain control in your relationships, to really hold it together, to not explode, to not go deep, to not go over the edge, okay? And that is perfectly legitimate. So I think it's actually very beneficial that you are focusing on this, that you're focusing on being solid, being very stable, being grounded in your relationships, okay? Now I'm just going to continue, and then later we'll make more connections, Scorpio. I hope this is making sense for you so far. Now I'm going to look at outside influences. Outside, oh, the King of Cups, wow. Oh, wow. Scorpio, we just found out that this is most likely you. And this is your partner. The King of Cups in the position of outside influences. This is your partner, or if you're not in a partnership, if you're looking for a partner, this is the one coming into your life. And this, you saw this is a wellspring of love, okay? And then he is the manifestation of love in a person. This is someone, this is actually the perfect romantic partner. So it looks like in April you are going to have a very good flow in your relationship. You're going to be blessed that your partner will be loving, will be kind, will be controlled, will fulfill your need of love, will fulfill all the needs that you have, because the King of Cups is the lover. But not a fleeting lover. The King of Cups is someone who knows how to love. And even though I say he, this doesn't have to be a man necessarily. This is a man or a woman, okay? Because this embodies that person who just knows how to flow and deal with love and romance. So this is really beautiful. And Scorpio, if you're looking for a relationship, April will be really good. April is a good month for you to put yourself out there and to find love. Because, I mean, the King of Cups coming up in the position of outside influences coming into your life in a love and relationship reading, there is absolutely no better card. This is an indication that in April you will have a brilliant chance of meeting someone who's real. And if you have a partner of your relationship really coming together and, you know, helping that helpless feeling of perhaps going crazy, going out of control, spinning out of control sometimes a little bit. He is very fluid, but he is controlled. He's not uncontrolled. If he were like this, he'd be uncontrolled. But this person knows how to handle love, how to deal with these things. So it's looking really good. And you, Scorpio, your emotions run so deep and so loving. You're able to open yourself up, especially the recent past, this wellspring of love opening up. What you have to do, though, is take a look at this again here. What you have to do is, you know, be present, okay? Don't close yourself off. Don't close yourself off. Don't be a hermit. Don't turn away. Be present, okay? And then this card will turn around for you. This feeling of things not really working out, things not really consolidating, people not really responding to you how they should, this will turn around, okay, if you take the advice here. All right, so let's continue with the next one. This is the near future. Beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful, Scorpio. The sun is absolutely shining on your relationships. This is, I mean, this card hardly needs to be explained. The sun on your relationships. Scorpio, this month is going to be brilliant for you. It's coming around. Okay, I have to turn around the last one. The last one. Okay. Ah, interesting. Judgment reversed as the outcome. Judgment reversed. Very interesting. Okay. Now, I'm just going to meditate on this card for a little bit. Here, I'll show it to you. Judgment reversed. Now, judgment is a bit of a complex card. Judgment is a process of looking at something and judging it. Now, when judgment is reversed, usually it has a little bit of a negative feel to it, but the moment I turned this card around, I got the message that this is actually very good. I mean, judgment in relationships is not a very good thing. You don't want to be judgmental in your relationships. I think it's very important to accept and love the other person as they are, not try to judge them, not try to change them. And I believe that this month, you and your partner will have the capacity to drop the judgment, because look at this, the wellspring of love. You know, love is the most important thing. With love you can overcome anything. Love is acceptance, is unconditional acceptance. And the other person, you know, the other is gonna really show that and manifest and embody that wellspring of love as well. And with all those factors, I think you will be able to throw off the chains of judgment this month in your relationship, if there were any at all. But you know, even if we're very evolved, even if we think that we don't judge our partner, we accept them as they are, we are all human beings and we have needs and we're all different. And we do judge sometimes. I always try to say to my fiancé, okay, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to expect things from you. You don't have to fulfill that perfect, role model of men in society, of men and women. You're the man, I'm the woman. No expectations. I'm not going to hold you back. I'm not going to judge you. Be who you are. So that acceptance is going to come through, and I think those little or big judgments that have been perhaps holding you back in your relationship, not necessarily you, but the other person as well, they will fall off. You will be able to overcome them. And I think that's a beautiful thing in a relationship. It's very, very important, because if you have, very strict expectations of your partner, he doesn't fulfill them or she doesn't fulfill them, then it's very easy to judge that person. And, that can really ruin a relationship. So I believe this is a very good outcome card. So looking at this again, Scorpio, this is a really positive outlook for April. I think you're going to go to the next level in your relationship, especially with this card here. You have everything in your favor. The Ace of Cups, the Sun, the World, the King of Cups. So I think you can look forward to April and really expect your relationship to move on to the next level. So thank you very much, Scorpio. I hope this made sense to you. I hope you liked the reading. This is a brand new channel, so if you did, please share and like and leave me your comments down below. I hope it made sense. I am Natasha, your Queen of Wands, and I will see you soon. Ciao for now.